Hey everyone, and welcome to Storytime. My name is Jake, and today we are going to be looking at the subreddit r/talesfromretail, where people who work in retail tell us their best and craziest stories they had while on the job. If you're new around here, please do hit subscribe down below so that you never miss out on another video. But for now, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some Reddit stories. You are legally obligated to pay for the stuff that I damaged using products from your store. So, for some background information, I am a manager at a craft store, and this is an interaction I had with a customer 2 days ago that intensely frustrated me. Customer C. Me. Excuse me, miss, could you show me where the brushes are? Of course. I then guide her to the brushes. Oh, thank you, she said in this weird, overly nice way though, which threw me off a bit. Oh, can you also show me where the spray paint is? Yeah, of course. It's just right over there along the wall. Gesturing towards the wall, as it appeared she was still looking at the aforementioned brushes, and the spray paint was visible from the aisle we were standing in. Yeah, I know, but can you show them to me? Okay. I walked the 5 feet over to the wall with her. Standing there, staring at the spray paint, she then sighs very loudly. I was quiet for a moment. So do you need help finding anything else today? You know, I bought this spray paint from your store like last week. Oh yeah, how did you like it? I used it to spray paint a $400 vase of mine, and it ruined it, I'll have you know. Oh, well, I'm very sorry that happened. Do you know what went wrong? The spray paint messed it up. The spray paint I bought from your store. I'm very sorry to hear about your vase. This is why when I do my projects, I usually test the product on a replaceable surface first, just to make sure that everything is working correctly and it's the color I want. $400 just thrown away. What a waste. The customer stares intensely at me. Spray paint I bought at your store. It was this one right here. She gestures to a specific brand of spray paint. Ah, I see. Beginning to see where this is going. There's silence for a few moments. So, are you going to give me a refund or what? Excuse me? My refund. Are you going to give it to me? Well, do you have the spray paint with you or a receipt? Well, can't you just use this one off the shelf? Like, you already know what happened to it. You know it's this one. I need the physical product in the store in a resellable condition with a receipt to do a return. Also, from what it sounds like, you've already used the product. Ah, fine. Just give me the refund for the vase then. Did you buy the vase from one of our stores? No? Then I can't return it if it wasn't our item. But your product ruined it, and I had to throw it away. You are paying for the damage you caused to my property. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I am unable to do that, as we... Interrupting me mid-sentence. This is ridiculous. Is this really what you people consider customer service? I'm sorry if you are unsatisfied. If you'd like to make a complaint, you can call our customer service line at beep 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 beep. And my name is Orsello. You're horrible, you know that? This is so unreasonable. You and your company are legally obligated to reimburse me my money. I'm sorry that you feel that way. However, I am just following the rules set in place by our company guidelines. If you have an issue, please feel free to call beep 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 beep. You corporate puppet! I'm never shopping here again. I'm taking my business to that store. And telling all my friends never to shop here again. I'm sorry that you were unsatisfied with your visit with us today. As you know, you may call our customer service team with any complaints. However, in the meantime, is there anything else I can help you find today? No, actually. She then proceeds to drop all her items on the floor and swipe a row of spray paint to the ground. Then she marches to the front and leaves. I then went to the back and screamed internally with my face against a wall. Sometimes, I wish I could just respond and tell them they are horrible and to get out of the store. Literally, sometimes the only thing keeping me from exploding is trying to annoy them into leaving by becoming a customer service robot. Get on with customer service, you know? Some of these stories just make me respect retail workers so much more. Like, I would hate to do customer service in that kind of way. Like, working face to face and not being able to scream. I just couldn't do it. Lady cries because we hurt her feelings. The other day, this woman comes into the shop I work at with her 3 teenage daughters. I work at a used clothing store. It's consignment and our prices actually beat most thrift stores, and about a third of our stuff has the tags on it. She's just rude from the get-go, demanding upfront without so much as a please. She's got armfuls of clothes she wants to try on. We have a limit of 6 items per dressing room, to keep count and help deter shoplifting. Our store is also small, so unfortunately, we only have 4 fitting rooms. We let her into a room, and she literally takes 15 to 20 minutes per 6 items she brings in to try on. We timed it. Now, a line is forming outside the rooms, because technically 3 are in use, and it's a busy Saturday. My boss has a policy that if a line is forming, we have to start letting the others try their stuff on too, and tell the hogs to get in line. All very nicely, of course. Well, this woman started arguing with our poor fitting room attendant, whom is just 16. My boss steps in and tells her the policy, nicely. The lady storms out of the room. Later, she comes up to the counter with probably 2 13-gallon trash bags worth of clothes. We start ringing her up. It comes to about $190. She moans and drones on about how expensive it is the entire time we're ringing her up. She's looking for a discount. My boss won't budge. Neither would I to give her one. Her teen daughters are looking quite embarrassed to boot. Seems like this is a regular thing. She pays and leaves. Then, several minutes later, she comes into the store and pointing her finger in my boss's face. "I don't like how I've been treated here. You were so rude to me. You hurt my feelings," she claimed. She's nearly 60 years old too. My boss asked her what she could do to make it better. She just wanted it over with already. The lady suddenly stops crying. "Well, you can start off with apologizing to me." My boss told her she was sorry and that we had to follow store policy because other customers matter too. Then the woman replies, "I was kind of being horrible too." Then asked for a hug and left. That sounds to me as if she's got some mental health issues going on, so hopefully she gets the help she needs there, but I'm glad she was nice in the end. Lady tries to return something without the receipt, or the product. I worked a holiday season at a store that sold calendars, and very little else. Things were pretty straightforward and simple most of the time, until she came in. She came up to the register and told me that the calendars she had sent her mother on the other side of the country had 2 Aprils and no May. Our apologies, that is a manufacturer defect that happens sometimes. I can exchange it for another one or give you a refund. Do you have your receipt? The crazy woman says, "No." "No problem, I can still exchange it." Well, I sent the calendar to my mother in the city on the other side of the country. "No problem, she can just take it back to the other calendar store in her city, let them know the situation and they can exchange it for her." "No, I want a refund for the defective calendar you sold me." Unfortunately, without the receipt or the calendar, I can't give you a refund. Now, like I said, if your mother can take it to the other store in her city, no, I will not ask her to do that. It was a gift. You will refund my money. She proceeds to take her bank statement out and angrily points at the transaction. "I'm very sorry, ma'am, but I can't do a refund based on your bank statement." She continues to yell and scream and make a scene for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And though I don't remember the details, it was mostly about the age-old adage, "The customer is always right and you will give me my refund." Meanwhile, a line starts to form behind her at our only till. My manager was on her break when it started, but came to help me as soon as she came back. She told this woman the same thing and asked her to leave. Crazy woman finally leaves, but proceeds to yell at the people in line behind her on her way out. "They sell defective calendars, don't buy from them." Still boggles my mind a decade later. Is it really that hard? If I got a defective calendar, surely it's not going to be more than like $20. You just cross the April out and put May there. It's not that hard. Hey everyone, I hope you all had a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out some other videos, then click on screen right now or check out the playlist down below. If you enjoyed that video, then please do leave a like. And if you want to submit your own stories, then you can do so by joining the Discord in the top link in the description. But thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon.